Welcome to today's session. Today we discuss about profit and loss account. Myself, Dr. Chaitali Pawar from Department of Pharmacy, Government Polytechnic, Jalgaon. Learning outcome of this session. After watching this video, you will be able to prepare financial statement, that is nothing but the profit and loss account from different transactions. Financial statement. The term financial statement means the two statements prepared at the end of accounting period of enterprises. These two statements are: first one is balance sheet, that is statement of present financial position, and the second is profit and loss account, that is income statement. In this session we discuss detail about profit and loss account. So let us start with profit and loss account. Profit and loss account, it reveals the net profit earned or net loss suffered by the firm in course of its business operation during accounting period. The main purpose of preparing profit and loss account is to ascertain net profit and net loss from business operation. In profit and loss account, generally net income of current year is compared with net income of previous year, and whatever deviation in income is there, it may be analyzed to ascertain the factors responsible for such a deviation. This type of analysis is helpful in controlling expenses incurred in running the business enterprises and in sale of good, and thus it eliminates the wastage of product. Next point is the format of profit and loss account. So this is nothing but the format of profit and loss account. It consists of 4 columns: particular amount on a debit side and same on a credit side, that is particular and amount. So in this way it consists of 4 columns. Next is preparation of profit and loss account. So firstly, on determining the gross profit or gross loss from trading account, the gross profit is recorded on credit side, while whatever gross loss is there is recorded on a debit side. Other incomes or gain, it is considered as income and it is credited on a profit and loss account, while expenses or losses, these are debited to profit and loss account. Finally, take the grand total of both sides, that is on debit side and on a credit side. Then the grand total is more on a credit side, it indicates that a net profit, while if the grand total is more on a debit side, it's shown as a net loss. At that time, net profit get added to a capital account and net loss deducted from a capital account. In this way we prepare the profit and loss account. Then next is the important points which should be taken into consideration when we go for preparation of profit and loss account. In it, the first point, that is nothing but the salary. Salary paid to employee are debited to profit and loss account, and the term or the atom salary and wages is treated as a salary and is deducted to profit and loss account, while the items such as wages and salary, it is treated as a wages and it get debited to a trading account. The next important point, that is discount. Discount, it is of two types: trade discounts and cash discount. Trade discount is given on bulk purchase and bulk sale, and it is deducted from amount of purchase and sale before they are recorded in a book. That's why there is no further treatment is given to trade discount. While in case of cash discount. Cash discount is given to creditor or customer in order to encourage prompt payment of dues. When discount is received, it is recorded on a credit side, while when discount allowed, it is recorded on a debit side of profit and loss account. Next important point, that is rent. The amount of rent paid is shown on a debit side of profit and loss account. However, in case of rent received, it is considered as a income and it will appear on a credit side of profit and loss account. Next point, that is commission. To increase sales, agents are appointed on a commission basis, and the commission is paid. It is nothing but the indirect expense, and that's why it gets debited to profit and loss account, while the commission paid on a purchase of good is debited to a trading account. Next is printing and stationery. Printing and stationery, it includes the all expenses related to printing bills, invoice, register, files, and the office stationery. All are indirect expenses, and that's why it gets debited to profit and loss account. Next point, advertisement. To boost sale of product, the suitable publicity of product is necessary, and it is an essential expenditure, but it is considered as a expense, so that's why it get debited to profit and loss account. Next one is carriage outward and freight outward. These expenses, these are nothing but the transportation expenses, and these are indirect expenses, so it get debited to profit and loss account. Bad debts, that is nothing but an irrecoverable debt, is known as a bad debt, and this is the loss item for a business, and that's why it appear on a debit side of profit and loss account. Repairs. Repairs means repairing of plant, machinery and building. It is also an indirect expense, and therefore it gets debited to a profit and loss account. Next important point, that is drawing. Drawing means withdrawal of good by proprietor from the business for its personal use. There may be a withdrawal of money, and this is debited to a capital account. For example, the premium paid on his life insurance policy, it is treated as a drawing, and it get deducted from capital account. So that's why it is not to be taken to a profit and loss account. Income tax. In case of income tax, the trader income tax, it is considered as an expense and it is deducted from capital account, while in case of companies and partnership income tax, it is debited to a profit and loss account. Next point, loss or gain on assets sold. Sometimes business enterprises may sell its fixed assets. Fixed assets, it include furniture, machinery, building, and when the loss on sale of fixed asset is treated as a revenue loss, and it get debited to profit and loss account, while the profit made on sale of fixed asset is treated as a revenue gain, and it get credited on profit and loss account. And the last point, that is loss by fire and thief. So loss due to fire and thief, it is considered as abnormal losses, and it is debited to profit and loss account. So these are some important points which should be taken into consideration when we go for preparation of profit and loss account. So let's see the example of profit and loss account. So with the help of this transaction, prepare the profit and loss account of Messrs. Sandeep Medical Hall. So here these are different transactions. So from this transaction, first identify what are the profits and what are the income, profits or income, and the second expenses and the losses. So identify the particular transaction and then prepare the profit and loss account. So here first we select some transaction like this: gross profit, rent, salary, commission paid and interest. With the help of this transaction, firstly we put this transaction in profit and loss account in this way. So first, gross profit, it is nothing but the income, so that's why it is credited on a profit and loss side. So write down this transaction on a credit side of profit and loss account. Then rent, salary, commission paid, interest on loan, these are nothing but the losses. So these are on a debit side of profit and loss account. So in this way, to rent, salary, to commission and to interest. So it comes on a debit side of profit and loss account. So in this way, identify the particular type of transaction, that means the income or gain, and then write down on a particular side. So finally we prepare the profit and loss account of Sandeep Medical Hall in this way, and at the end make the total of this debit side and on a credit side. When this total get tally, it indicates that there is a no error in a profit and loss account. Thank you very much for watching. Keep watching and suggest your friend to watch this video. So thank you very much once again.